man to death.
Yeah, I was going to say, as we jump into this, Pikachu is a combo machine, and T.Yeezy is a big, fat, chunky target. So we'll see, as we go to FD in this game 1, what's really going to happen. Right out of the gate, T.Yeezy's kind of hitting things hard, hit the ground running, getting that quick 36% rather on the board.
Very true. That's one thing that K. Rool does benefit from in this matchup is that he only needs like 2 or 3 moves to equal one of these combo strings. But the problem is that Pikachu's combo strings, they last for quite some time. Try to get the down smash, not quite working out there. Again, trying the down smash. It's jab lock, and the combo keeps going. When does Yeezy get a chance to play the game? When he gets to the ledge, it looks like.
Yeah, but even then, that is 80% on the board already, just kind of getting popped around by BWStatic.
I'd like to see a few more crowns from crowns actually cancel out Thunder Jolts. So, while you'll actually see your cannonballs get stopped by it, crowns can cancel it out. You can just like run forward a little bit, claim space. That's really the only tool you have against Thunder Jolts. Either that or you have to land on it with your belly, and that is a good way to chip your armor away. Shield break. That's dead.
Yeah, that's a good way.
Strut arm.
Oh, wait, not if you... Oh, okay, there we go. He had me scared for a second there as he missed up that first glove. But if at first you don't succeed, try again.
Repetition is the key to success, my man. Swing once, don't work, swing again.
I mean, right at the gate, BWStatic is trying to swing, trying to secure this stock for himself, because now, after that crazy shield break, he's at a deficit after working so hard.
Nair again out of that combo. Yeezy gets down, but tripped at 129, not actually coming in to bite him, though. Now, again, using his double jump, but the air dodge to edge gets him out of dodge. Swinging at 37%. That probably would have killed, too, if it connected.
Yeah, nice back air from Pikachu. Of course, not nearly enough to kill. He's going to need a stronger hit than that if he wants to succeed here. And
yeah, that's...
T.Yeezy's smart, man. He's just going to wait at ledge. That's not going to hit me, so I'm just going to big chill over here.
Yeah, K-Rool's got one of the better ledge hang animations. His head doesn't pop up above the stage. I think he's like the 3rd or 4th best, probably. So they did that for a lot of the big heavies, like GK and K-Rool, Ganondorf, Bowser. All those big characters really are difficult to like two-frame because of it, and difficult to just snuff out at the ledge.
Yeah, so now I think BWStatic, if he gets that, up throw at this point, I think it might. Dash attack should do the trick as well.
The dash attack definitely will. Forward air may not.
Oh, just barely off the top, or off that side rather. T.Yeezy managed to finally get it, but he still has a lot of extra credit.
All right, this combo was not quite true, but now this one is the neutral air strings drag down. T.Yeezy gets out of it, though. Does not get buried, but gets the glove. Left hook right to the face will take stock to only 40%. This is looking difficult. We're going to need to see Static get one of those 0-2 death or thereabout combos.
And nice use of Thunder Jolt.
This is a problem.
Just a body and back and forth makes it really hard for him to recover. My goodness.
Yeah, this is an issue. You kind of have to fade back and then fade in. And Yeezy is unable to find the tempo, and he is getting racked for just about nothing right there. That was a solid 50% purely off of Thunder Jolts.
I mean, now T.Yeezy knows that he has to switch up his recovery plan if he wants to get hit by something like that. Tries to go for that just nutty back air, but no cigar quite yet as he finds himself back on stage. Hits that BWStatic's face with that crown. Gives him the clap as well, as now he's at 80% now.
I'm going to need you not to say give him the clap, though.
Yeah, something tells me that doesn't sound the best in context. I mean...
All right,
Animal Kingdom is wild, man, I will say. Rats and crocodiles, what kind of zoo we running here?
All right, Yeezy manages to get back to stage. Static is able to quick attack right through everything, gets center stage, but gets smacked away, and the cannonball drifting ever so slightly into it. Static not paying attention, and that will cost him very much. The end of game 1.
That was absolutely great work by T.Yeezy. Had some hiccups there. He got comboed, all the way from coast to coast, got stuck at that ledge with Thunder Jolts, but at the same time, sometimes you're just a big boy, and sometimes those hits rack up pretty quick.
Very true. Yeah, it's really difficult to time in between the Thunder Jolts, particularly when Pikachu's like varying them, but that is a very good tool to snuff out K-Rool's high recovery attempts. You have to be so precise, or you have to fade out, and if you fade out near dodge in, you are susceptible to getting hit with that forward smash. But after that opportunity was gone, after Static wasn't able to finish up that edge trapping situation, Yeezy was able to take it all the way from there. It seemed like he got a center stage control and then just ran at Pikachu. Had no opportunity to run away.
Yeah, you can see T.Yeezy kind of thinking to himself, what does he want to ban against Pikachu? Because I don't think the Pikachu pick itself was the problem. I think it was just, how BWStatic was approaching the matchup.
Very true. Just expressionless. Absolutely. Nothing is going to crack this player's concentration. Just gonna settle down and go back to a worksmanship style in game 2.
You gotta love the professionalism that these players show.
Very true. Very true.
So,
All right, we got chemistry. This is terrible. This is actually terrifying. I didn't think about this. Chemistry is out here saying that he trained T.Yeezy. T.Yeezy and chemistry actually do play quite a bit, and chemistry is another really good Pikachu. So this is a matchup. This man might be used to this disadvantage.
Yeah, the BG boys help each other out when they're needed. So if our good friend T.Yeezy here has that Pikachu matchup, this could be kind of scary if you're BWStatic.
Yeah, K. Rool's not one of those common players, or common characters, excuse me, that you see unless you are on Wi-Fi. So unless we see my man Static playing out as a Wi-Fi fiend, he may be a little bit unaware of what a skilled K. Rool main can do. And Yeezy does have that Falco in the back pocket, as well as a couple other characters, so I wouldn't be surprised that if there's some kind of a massive reversal here, we see a pocket character come out.
Yeah, BWStatic taking that time to pick for himself, rather. Maybe we'll see a different stage. Maybe we'll see a pocket character. I'm not sure who BWStatic really has besides Pikachu.
I think he just has Pikachu. I've never seen him go to secondary, but I don't think you really need to switch into matchup.
Yeah,
the stage can be a very big difference maker here, though. I think if you get something like Lilat through, God help K. Rool on Lilat. That has to be the ban. Lilat Kalos, I think, has to be the bans, which might free up Dreamland, which is another stage with walls. And you saw a little bit about what T-Jolt can do when there's like a broad stage. When there's a wall, it just limits your options all that much more as K. Rool.
Is Dreamland legal?
Yoshi's, excuse me.
Okay. The other melee stage that everyone loves.
Yes, exactly.
There
Bring
we
back
go.
Dreamland, my man. I missed that stage.
I want people to be able to, in the audience, to clap along to the Dreamland theme, so just please make it happen, guys. And majors, come on.
I just absolutely love every single time I go to a big major or super. We'll clap along with that, and every pro player and commentator hates it. You just see the commentators start to sigh because they're never in time. Like 99% of the time, the crowd is off.
Hey man, you can wave shine 15 times in a row, but doesn't matter. You don't have rhythm. That's just how it is.
Yeah, it just be how it is sometimes.
And it looks like Smashville's the pick.
Yeah, this is a tiny stage, so this is something that's good for aggression, but do you really want to like try to rush down K. Rool? I mean, why would you do that? Just whiff punish him. It seems like an interesting pick. Perhaps this is just something that's a comfort pick for Static.
Yeah, I could definitely see that happening. I mean, maybe I could see where he's coming in mind with this, a little bit smaller, but if I were him, I would just start camping with Thunder Jolt and see where the wind takes us.
Yeezy's already down smashing. Pikachu's at 25. Calm yourself.
Yeah, he's also throwing out those back airs, trying to see if BWStatic will overextend so we can pop him in the mouth.
High uppy, but nice fade back.
Yeah, that was excellent work. He saw that thunder coming, and so just the gentlest of fade backs to make sure that he gets to ledge safely and doesn't die this early.
And what we just saw is a reason why K. Rools will actually like the stage is you can down smash, you can down air, and you can fall through this platform. This platform is really, really good for K. Rool. So if you are BWStatic, I want to back off and play from the corner or force K. Rool to the corner and then play from there.
All right, here comes the Thunder Jolts, man. Here they come, coming out, making sure that T.Yeezy's going to have a hard time getting back. And finally, gets that in-between Thunder Jolts, fortunately for himself. Not getting caught out by that forward smash as well, just getting sent from coast to coast now, really, unfortunately, as he's at 161%.
And we're seeing a lot of just swinging with normals. We're not seeing a ton of projectiles here from Yeezy. I think that's kind of like the difference of this. In the game one, he seemed like he was much more willing to play a little bit defensively with like projectile game. But in this one, he just wants to go in, and that is coming back to bite him there. Stock one, as Pikachu's normals tend to beat K. Rool's normals.
Yeah, as you can see, just getting carried off a pretty decently large way, getting hit again by these Thunder Jolts, making it harmful to recover. And it's almost time for BWStatic to lap T.Yeezy in percentage.
But the back throw here, this is really dangerous. How does Pikachu get back? Tried for the down air. That does connect through the edge on Smashville, so Pikachu has to be very careful on that one.
Yeah, now, like you said, you definitely see T.Yeezy just going for the heavy swings now. He's not really playing as patient as he should, as we saw in that game one. BWStatic's now, it's his turn to kind of take it easy and kind of pressure T.Yeezy, unfortunately.
In addition, what we could be seeing is we could see reflecting happening here, but we're just not seeing that whatsoever. The K. Rool counter will turn away those Thunder Jolts, but gets clipped by one hit of that forward air and drifts to his death. That's an unfortunate Zuzad right there by T.Yeezy.
Yeah, now this lead is pretty good now for BWStatic in this game too. I mean, this is completely different from the game one where T.Yeezy managed to break his shield and just catch him out with forward smashes left and right.
Yeah, it seemed like whenever he had that lead, he was able to take control of the match. But right now, that down smash will start to bring this a little bit closer. But we're going to have to see something like one of those big momentum swings, like a shield break here. Otherwise, this game may very well be out of T.Yeezy's hands.
Yeah, 51% when you think about it isn't too much, but when you consider you have to go through 2 stocks of Pikachu who can just sit back and camp with Thunder Jolt, it could be a lot more intimidating than you think. It's kind of a long climb.
Now we're seeing a little bit more projectile play, a little bit more patience there, and you can see that it is starting to pay off right now as T.Yeezy is starting to win these neutral core. But Static seems to recognize it and then just goes in, grabs the crown. What is a king without his crown? We are about to find out. This man dropped his neutral. Just gets tossed away, though. Static can't make anything happen with it and chooses to just try to bet it all on tossing it at T.Yeezy. Now Yeezy gets it back.
Yeah, no, Yeezy has the back. The king has returned in form. Just throw out those down smashes underneath that platform, keeping, BWStatic on that pressure. But at the same time, T.Yeezy just is having trouble getting in and getting more percentage.
And he's jumping a lot. When you're jumping against Thunder Jolts, it gets really, really difficult to get in. Now his double jump's gone. How does he get back? Okay, times it perfectly, but gets clipped. And then he throws the crown by accident. A tech flub. I think he was trying to up B and then immediately hold in so he'd go under the stage. That's not going to work out, though, as Yeezy has to go ahead and plan for game 3.
Yeah, as you can see, an entirely different game from both these guys. It kind of seems like their game plans just kind of switched. They kind of did a little swapsies in between games 1 and 2. Now it looks like BWStatic is the one with a sigh of relief on his face as he takes a second to consider what his options may be going into this game 3.
Very true. Yeah, it really did feel as though that was night and day. The smaller stage is something that I said K-Rool can take advantage of, but instead we just saw BWStatic applying pressure, forcing T.Yeezy to ledge, making T.Yeezy play out of the corner, and then just bodying the man. The corner pressure was phenomenal.
Yeah, so going into this game 3, it's kind of going to be a measure of, well, who wants to play more defensive? If T.Yeezy kind of sticks to his game plan that he had in game 1, I could see it going really well for himself. But at the same time, all Pikachu has to do is sit back and spam Thunder Jolt until the cows come home.
Yeah, I could definitely see a defensive gameplay being BWStatic's option here, but I do think it depends on what kind of a stage we go to. If Yeezy opts to go to town, which is probably going to be open here, then K-Rool can actually use that space really, really well. In addition, as I said, Crown has Transcendent priority, so it will clear out Thunder Jolts, up to 2 of them. So it's difficult for Pikachu to command space on a stage like Town with Crown. And in addition, you can drop through the platforms with that Cannonball and the Blunderbuss. So I could very well see, if Town is the stage pick, which it may very well be open here, K-Rool dominating on that stage, or at the very least being able to take up the defensive gameplay. Otherwise, if we see like Triplats being open, then you're giving K-Rool a much earlier kill option with up throw killing off top plat.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of stages to consider going into this. BWStatic, of course, taking a second to kind of ponder it to himself as what's really important to him in these bans. Because of course, it is 2-stage band here as we are still doing that MTVA Unified, if I'm correct.
Very true. No stage changes here, so we still have 2 Triplats open. We still have Smashville, Lilat, Kalos, Town, Final D, and what is the stage I always forget?
Lilat?
Lilat. I always forget it because it's awful.
I mean, I've never been too fond of it, but at the same time, I could see it kind of growing on me a little bit.
I definitely think that it's not nearly as bad in this game as it was in any of the other ones. A lot of people just kind of being babies about it when they complain about it as much. I just do not like it for my side because, I mean, K-Rool doesn't function on that stage, really.
And speaking of function, we got a whole different function entirely, swapping off that thickness for the bird-brained boy Falco Lombardi in Game 3.
This man prefers the air, and air-to-air combat appears to be what is on Yeezy's mind. Final Destination is the pick, so you cannot get away from this man's combo game. Yeah, you can duck under lasers, but if you move all, that'll clip you.
Yeah, look at the clanking. It is clanking on Pikachu's tail, actually, in that animation.
Yeah, you really can't camp Falco. I think Falco's got one of the stronger camp games in this video game right here. And then the combos to go with it. Really, the weakness of this character is purely in the fact that he's slow and can't, like, see space that well. In addition, his recoveries are the most linear out of all of the space animals.
Yeah, and at the same time, that reflector, which is normally kind of a deficit for Falco when you compare it to someone like Fox or Wolf, I can see it actually being kind of useful here, reflecting those Thunder Jolts in kind of a way that can kind of block Pikachu's forward momentum with them. And a forward smash right out the gate. Yeah, 0 to death, 45 seconds in, doing a great job so far, kind of putting BWStatic on blast. But now, this is time to get back air on back air on back air. Thankfully, he kept his jump.
So what you were saying about the reflector, yeah, it isn't as good because it doesn't give him invulnerability, but what it does give him is control the space in front of him, to fight off approaches, and to reflect projectiles. That thing has very little lag as it retracts back to Falco, so you can basically grab it if they're like not directly next to you, and then you can punish with quick option.
Yeah, excellent drag down by BWStatic going in there, but thankfully T.Yeezy, finds himself still living for him. Nice fair, kind of keeping BWStatic again at ledge, but the up tilt's going out as well. Falco is absolutely a combo beast. If you find yourself slipping, it could be pretty rough for yourself.
Yeah, this man basically has Mario up air, and then he has Wolf back air. And now he's taking that forward smash. This seems to be kind of like night and day. Yeezy opened up with a really long string, confirmed it into a 0-death stock 1, only got 55% extra credit, as it was then BWStatic's opportunity to open up Falco and exploit his weak disadvantage state.
Yeah, BWStatic is not going down without a fight here in this game 3. Going right out the gate. That dash attack wasn't safe, gets caught by a multi-hit jab from that. Falco, at the same time, you can see him getting bombarded by the Pikachu combos, getting bounced from left to right, up to down, and all the way off stage. That tail keeping him off stage as well, but side B does come in clutch as he finds himself on stage, but even percentages between these two.
Yeah, this game is even after a 0-death to start this first stock. This is going to be difficult here if Yeezy does not turn it up and get a lead to exploit. The problem is that his defensive gameplay is being broken down by BWStatic, and catching that landing right there with the dash attack. Again, it just feels like Static is 1 or 2 steps ahead right now. Up throw, up air will not connect. Back air will not too. Neither will the landing one. Static gets him back to edge, and the dash attack will kill. What an exchange right there. Static is controlling space so well and sneaking underneath all of Yeezy's options.
Yeah, and I love how we covered that roll in. A little bit of a panic option by T.Yeezy to secure that kill. That Iron Head is a powerful move for sure. But as we go into this, T.Yeezy just kind of swing with stuff like forward smash and down tilt, trying to find any good option that could potentially lead to a kill further on, because this might be his winner side stock if he's not careful.
Yeah, we're at that awkward spot where Falco no longer really has any combo moves other than up tilt, and Pikachu being a small character, up tilt is only going to work as an anti-air. And look, we've kind of abandoned that gameplay. We haven't seen a ton of lasers. Down tilt will take it here, but we're going to have to see if T.Yeezy is going to be able to get this lead back, or if Static is going to continue to command this last game here on Final Days.
Yeah, BWStatic's pressure and combo game in this game 3 has been really rock solid all around, and if T.Yeezy finds themselves getting flustered, as you can see, just getting hit by a bunch of Thunder Jolts back to back, then this could be the difference.
There's the reflected T-Jolt, and again, now we're starting to see Yeezy recognize what's going on. He backs off a little bit, tosses out one laser. Static is just chipping away at the shield, a little bit of pressure here and there, finally gets the poke, no forward air, but gets the neutral air, no re-grab. Yeezy drops out of that. That could be a second lease on life right here, but he doesn't make too much out of it. It's the up tilt, though. This is big for Falco.
Yeah, air combos galore, just a little bit, but thankfully BWStatic managed to find his way out. Over triple-digit percent now on T.Yeezy's final stock here. Very close recovery, but BWStatic is just covering options on end.
I think that ledge grab was a mistake. He was trying to fall off stage and end with a down air. That should have been the game right there for Static, but now Yeezy's got another chance right here. Gets the illusion into the back here. Bad DI almost ends the game right there. Now Static, how can he get back from edge? He has to dodge these smash attacks, has to dodge this back air. He's got center stage again.
Yeah, T.Yeezy now kind of giving him a little bit too much space, a little bit too much respect. No punish on that forward smash, getting narrowed in turn, 122% now. Very close, down smash that ledge will do it. But at the same time, T.Yeezy gets it, and will that forward smash do it? Yes, it will! With a crazy comeback forward smash, T.Yeezy takes it. Last stock, 2-1.
That Falco pickup was phenomenal. It took one stock for BWStatic to adjust to what was happening, and that is all T.Yeezy needed there. Even though he seemed to lag right there in the middle part of that game, the last stock was close enough, and he gets the final blow. Pikachu's stubby limbs are no match for Falco's strong wings.